I didn't have any fucking idea what to do tonight. So, because there's folks here who have been through this process with me and they watched all these poems get born and this book get born, and then there's a bunch of folks who are like, who the fuck is this bitch and why is she talking? So I'm going to be experimental. I'm going to do, and it's kind of funny, Cecily and I were talking about this earlier tonight, how this is a themed manuscript. This book is built off of 1 year. It tells the story of one very tumultuous year of my life, and in that it's heavily themed. And how I normally craft a set is there are poems that I would never do in the same set. There's no two poems that like that speaks to the same thing this one does, so I'd want to mix it up. So I'm turning that on its edge, and I'm going to do pairings of poems that are basically it's here's one poem and here's the same poem written a completely different way. So I'm hoping to kind of spotlight the different ways that we can tell the same story. And we'll see how that goes. And if you hate it, you hate it. And if not, come buy a book and talk to me and say hi. All right. I was cold in the back. The session. Say alone. 40 times. Pair it with the desert. Say it. Alone. 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 Say the words plain, she says. Say it plain. Say it outright. Alone. Don't get poetic. Say I. Say me. Say I am alone. Say your age, she says. 36, I say. Say it. I am 36. Own it. I am alone. I am 36. She says, tell me about the children. Don't use metaphor. I say, blue eyes. It's only a guess. We have, not we, she corrects. I have blue eyes. It's only a guess. Tell me about the children. There are hundreds, I say. Punch myself in the stomach. Hundreds. She says, no, tell me about your children. Tell you about the dead? No, she says, no one died. Say it clear. Stop the poetry. I say, the children in my future are hard marbles sunk to the bottom of a fish tank. No, there is no fish tank. There are no marbles. She is growing irritable. I say, there are no children. There. I stop talking. She asks more questions. I am mute. I am thinking of my sheets, thinking of my molding bathtub and how much blood could fill it. I think of a poem written by a friend about a tub full of teeth. I think about teeth falling out of my face, about my face opened by a bullet's exit. She asks what I am thinking about. I say, peanut butter. What about peanut butter? I say, I'm lying. She says, why? I say, there are no children. Never. I punch myself in the stomach. She says, stop or I will restrain you. I dig my nails into the armrests. Don't damage the furniture, she says. I say, peanut butter. She says, the session is over. There is no she. It's just a subway car and a Tuesday morning where the fluorescent lights are flickering so loud it almost drowns out the voices telling me that I will die today. No one ever believes this story. Look, wind's going by me. So here's a different version of the same exact thing. We're having a birthday party. I twisted crepe paper across the walls in the girls' room, strung balloons in a row up the banister, stuffed polka-dotted gift bags with candy necklaces, ring pops, neon glow bracelets, added blow bubbles, baseball cards, and figurines of both Piglet and Winnie the Pooh. I made fruit punch and bought soy milk for Harold's sensitive tummy, baked peanut butter cookies, your favorite, by Mallory's request, and chocolate cake. Kimberly helped with the icing. Susie wanted popcorn, and little Connor asked for Cheetos. A bowl full of gummy worms for the twins. They eat just like their dad. We'll play Twister and charades and Chinese checkers, except for Samantha and Jared, who want to play chess. Later, I'll put on your mother's Motown records for dancing. Caroline's wearing her tap shoes, Isabel's in a tutu, and Marcus worked out a whole routine to Papa was a rolling stone. Don't be startled, dear. Our children were born this morning, extracted with tweezers, one by one. Left the bathroom a bit of a mess, blood all over the shower curtain, ovaries clogging the drain, fallopian tubes falling out. I used your brother's welding rod to cauterize, accidentally melted the tubes of cream by the sink, the paint off the back of the door, ignited a bottle of Drano. Still, I think the party will be a delight. The children are giddy. Unfortunately, darling, everyone agreed. You are not invited.